Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm actually returning to you for a premiere video tonight. Um, this is actually going to be on March 10th is when it's premiering. So a little past midnight I think is when it's premiering, like 12:30 I think, a.m. So, yeah, this is for a new album review for March 11th releases. Um, for new albums, and this one is for Ghost Impera. uh, that I just got done listening to for this 46.5 minute album. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for this new Ghost album, Impera, and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. Now, I was really impressed with the majority of this album, but the only song I cannot praise that much is 20s. That song is still getting to me to where I'm just like cringing at some of the lyrics and the lyric choices that Tobias Forge came up with for the song 20s. It wasn't their best song, but the rest of the songs did phenomenal. This album is pretty good, honestly. Imperium is the opening track, and it starts off with a great intro track, which this is the intro track to the album, and I really loved it. I love the instrumentals in the song and how they're syncing well with the song playing out and all that. So it did very good. Kaisarian, I think is how you pronounce it. Uh, that one, that was a really good song. I was surprised that Tobias Forge did this high pitched singing voice in this song, and I was like, where is this coming from? I'm thinking to myself, did I get the right album that I downloaded? And I'm like, yeah, I did. Because I heard him actually singing the rest of the way with the first opening verse, and I was like, okay, this is a Ghost album. So I just heard that high pitched vocal at the kind of start of the song, and I was really surprised with how good it was. I was like, damn, I really love this track, honestly. It was another good song to really kickstart the album with a regular song. So 5 out of 5 for Kaisarian. Spillways is the next track, and that was pretty damn good. I'm actually pretty impressed with Ghost so far with most of these new songs. And the new songs for the album, of course, Impera. Spillways is a very good song. Really, definitely check this out when it comes out on March 11th at midnight that day. Um, it's available on Alter Portal right now for an RAR file to download, but that's how I downloaded it and was able to listen to this album. So, yeah. But Spillways is getting a 5 out of 5. Call Me Little Sunshine, my personal favorite song. Really love this song. 5 out of 5 still. I really like Tobias's vocal pitches in the song and just the calmy, haunting background choir singing in the background. It sounds really haunting. So, yeah. The melody is really weird too, but it works. So, 5 out of 5. Hunter's Moon is the next song. Great song from start to finish. I really loved it. So 5 out of 5. Watcher in the Sky is like a almost 6 minute track, but it's pretty damn good. And it's got a nice fade out towards the end of the song, and I really like that about the song. So 5 out of 5 for Watcher in the Sky. Dominion is a interlude to the next song, 20s, and it's just basically what you're getting from Dominion is trumpets and all that, and it doesn't sound bad. So I like it for what it is, but it leads into the song that's my least favorite. and that's 20s. And the reason why I don't like 20s that much, I think it's an average song structurally with how it's sounding, but it's just the cringy lyrics that Tobias Forge came up with for this song I don't like. If you've heard the song 20s, you know that it's got some cringy lyrics with how it's sounding. Landing in a pile of moolah, and I'm like, that's one lyric that's cringy already. And listen up, you motherfuckers thing, I was like, nah, this song isn't for me. But I didn't hate it, sound wise. It's just the lyrics mostly that kind of bugged me. So it's 3.5 out of 5 for 20s. Darkness at the Heart of My Love. Very good song. Really like it structurally and how Tobias is singing the song. This is a very good song. So 5 out of 5. Griffwood was very catchy, but it did get repetitive towards the end, but in a good way. In a good way that it was repetitive to fade out with the rest of the song, to close out the song. So 5 out of 5 for Griffwood. Bite of Passage is getting a 5 out of 5. It's only 31 seconds. It's the last interlude before you get to the final track on the album. And the final track is a great closing track to this album. Respite on the Spital Fields, I think is what it's called. Really like this song. So 5 out of 5. Overall, production, mixing, and execution. I personally love this album. I was really surprised. The only least favorite song that kind of ruined it was 20s, but it's part of the album, so maybe the song might grow on me in time. I don't know, but I'm still not feeling for 20s that much because I did review it last Saturday. If you want to go check out that review for 20s track review by Ghost. But yeah, the overall sound for this album and the mixing was pretty damn good. I think they did a good job on this album. So overall, I think Ghost Impera was a pretty good album. Highly recommend you check this album out when it comes out March 11th, which is this coming up Friday. It's coming out at midnight on YouTube for streaming. So definitely tune in for that. Definitely give that album a listen because I think you guys will enjoy it. And you can find it for download most likely tomorrow. But for a score, for me, I'm giving Ghosts and Para an 8.5 out of 10. This was a pretty good album. Really loved it from start to, except for track number 8. That's the least favorite of mine. But the rest of the album is very good. So 8.5 out of 10. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Ghosts and Para album if you've heard it. And if you enjoyed this premiere video that I made for you guys, it is premiering March 10th because I don't want to get into too much trouble with doing it a day early. Which I did it a few hours before March 10th, but yeah, I'm setting it as a premiere for 12:30 a.m. or somewhere around there. Maybe close to 1. I haven't decided yet, but you'll get a notification saying when I'm premiering it. But if you did enjoy this album review for Ghosts and Para, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I will be returning to you for another review for the Wolves at the Gate Eulogies. Then it'll be Set It Off's new album Elsewhere, and then Bryan Adams' So Happy It Hurts album reviews. So I got 3 more albums to review. Most likely you'll see them during March 10th, during the day, or at least nighttime, tomorrow night or whatever. Most likely tomorrow night, because I'm going to be busy tomorrow morning. going somewhere, but I'll do the best I can to get some reviews out as quickly as possible. But I hope you enjoyed this Ghost Impera album review. Like I said, did the best I could to make it as good as possible. Stay safe, guys. Take care. And as always, I will see you in my next review.